Good evening everyone, I hope you're all well. I'm just jumping on this evening, this video that I'm posting because I've been asked quite a few questions around how our tightening face mask works. This is something that is becoming so popular with my customers at the moment because I absolutely love it. So I thought I'm going to come on and I'm going to do a bit of a live demonstration for you to show you exactly how it works so you can see it for yourself and show that there's sort of nothing hidden behind it. Now what our tightening face mask is basically, it's a bit like Botox in a bottle. So you basically combine our face mask powder. Okay, now this is this here, so it's our face mask powder, and all that is comes there. You do get quite a bit, but it's a little, I don't think you can see it there, nice pink colour. That's the powder that you would use. And then in order to create a face mask, you actually combine it with something we got, which is called aloe activator. Okay, now that can be used for a lot more than just the face masks as well, which is what makes it fab. So if you've got like a sore throat or something, you can gargle a teaspoon of that and it is fantastic to help. But basically what our face mask is it smooths, it cleanses, it tightens the skin. It contains chamomile, which will calm and soothe irritated skin, which is fantastic and really, really good. Now what it is this face mask, you combine the ingredients together, which have been chosen for their special properties. It is there to then condition and cleanse your skin, and it's also designed to cleanse the pores. Now you'll see that my face is quite red and blotchy at the moment because I have just taken my makeup off. I've simply used our aloe cleanser, which I've just used that beforehand so I could give it a bit of a nice wipe. So you just basically put it on your face and then you wipe it off with a damp cotton bud or a towel or something. And then I've just used a cotton pad to then put on some of our rehydrating toner that then prepares your skin ready for the mask to go on. But you don't have to use that, but as long as your skin's nice and clean, it works perfect with it. So that's exactly what I've just used. Okay, so what I thought is I'm going to do this for you. So what you do is I've already prepared here. You take a teaspoon of our mask powder, okay, and you put it into a little bowl, which is exactly what I've done. And then you do a teaspoon of the activator. Okay, bear with me here. And you're just going to mix that together. Now this does it comes out quite watery, so that is normal and that is what is meant to happen. Now I've got a proper brush here, which is part of our Fleur de Juven set. However, a little bowl and a foundation brush works just as well. You don't have to have all top of the range things, so that's not a problem. So if you bear with me, you'll see if I can show you there. It's just starting to clump together. If you just keep mixing it together, then it will work. So you just have to bear with me. This is I do have more than one brush, but I do quite like using this one. All right, now it is normal to be watery. It's not meant to be thick, so don't worry about that. And what you're going to do is you're going to start by putting the mask on from your neck up over. Now with this mask, it gets tight very, very quickly. So what I'm going to do is just take note. I am a normal person. I have wrinkles, I have fine lines, I have the eyes. It's all there. Come with work, stress, mummy life. This is what happens. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, normally I would work going from the neck up over, around my mouth, around my nose. Be very careful around your nose, mouth and eyes because of how tight it does get. But today I'm actually going to leave my mouth to last because otherwise I'll not be able to talk for you. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just go and start working from your neck up over, and that is because gravity basically takes over on a daily life. So we don't want gravity pulling down, we want to lift and tighten our face and neck. Okay. Now this is a treatment that can be used and should only be used no more than 2 to 3 times per week. because it is a proper treatment. So you do have to be very careful with your skin, but you need to take care of your skin as well. Okay, so you will see it's quite shiny. Okay, all it does is it has a bit of a pinky colour to it when it's on, which I don't know if you can see properly there, but that's there. And you will start, as I say, when it dries, just be careful around there. It starts to form a bit like a clear film. And it's actually quite funny if you do this with somebody else, because you literally can't talk. So, of course, I did get the hubby involved when I did it the first time, to his amusement, not. But it does work, so it's great. Alright, so as I say, just be careful around your eyes, because it does pull. And you do want it to lift. So you can already see the pinkiness there around. And as I said, this is where my mouth. Making sure it's all covered under here, so it's all lifting. Now you can pay extra particular attention to any areas that you may find has a few extra wrinkles. Lifelines, as I like to call them, because they all paint a picture. Okay, so what you do is you need to basically relax for half an hour. So when this is on, I'm paying particular attention to where I want to focus on and just using it here. But if you've got any left over, why not put it on somebody else that's in the house with you and give them a pamper as well. Okay, so now that that's on, you can see it's literally like a watery clear film. And as it does, I can already feel my skin has tightened up around my neck here, and it's starting to dry. And that's what will happen over the next few minutes, and that's what's supposed to happen. So if you can see, it is quite wet still at the moment. Now as that dries, I will feel it getting really tight, which is why they kind of class it a bit as a Botox in a bottle, but there's no injections required. So I'm going to let it tighten. It might feel a little bit itchy, but all I say to my customers is literally just sort of prod or push on the area that you've got a bit of an itch. That is what's supposed to happen. It might get a little bit warm, again, that's what's supposed to happen. But the end results make your skin feel so smooth, and I want to stop frowning here because otherwise I'm going to get more lines. It makes your skin feel so smooth that it is worth it, and it really does make it feel like it's glowing. So I'm going to keep this on for the next half an hour, okay? And then I'm going to come back on and I'm going to take it off and I will have a look and show you the results. All right, thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.